Do we need eyewitness accounts for Jesus? No. So I'm the curious Christian. I'm a former mythicist who looks at mythicism. And today we'll be looking at the idea that we need eyewitness accounts in order to prove that someone is historical. So this is a claim that gets thrown around all the time that we have no eyewitness accounts to Jesus and that means something. It really doesn't. When we actually look at history, we generally don't have eyewitness accounts. It's something that we lack for the vast majority of not only people, but events. Now, there's a few reasons for this. One, we are looking at oral traditions, oral cultures. The vast majority of people throughout history have been illiterate, so they haven't been writing down stuff. Instead, they pass on information orally, and then it's only later on that it gets written down. Now, there's another thing that goes along with this. Even if we had written records, it doesn't mean that we'd still have them today. Now, when we actually look at history, we know that we've lost tons and tons of written records. We can even look at Paul and see that we don't have all of his letters. How do we know this? Because he actually mentions letters that we don't have. So even if there were eyewitness testimony, it doesn't mean that they would actually have survived. So when we put these ideas together, it's really no wonder that we have no eyewitness accounts. It's not something that we even expect as historians. Now, often this will be followed up by the idea that the Romans were great record keepers, which is really just nonsense. This is a claim that I hear time and time again, and the one thing that I always ask these people is just show me some records about Palestine during the first century that the Romans kept. They can't do it because we really just don't have anything of that sort. When we look at Palestine in the first century, we have one Roman historian who actually recorded anything about that time, and that's not until the end of the first century. That individual is Josephus, and well, he does record Jesus twice. So when we put this all together, the fact that we have no eyewitness accounts really doesn't mean anything. It's a non point. It's what historians expect because that's the truth for the vast majority of history.